And we should be live. Welcome everyone to a very rare Saturday morning LEGO live stream. In this stream, I'm going to be finishing up, ideally, assuming nothing goes wrong, which if you've been in a brickitect live stream, you know that's bound to happen. Be finishing up LEGO Creator Set 10266, NASA Apollo 11 Lunar Lander, 1,087 pieces. You see most of it behind me here. I have the first 3 bags built. This is bag 4. I have it ever so nicely laid out here to make my life a little bit easier today. I do have 1 astronaut left to build, which I'm going to save for Clark Man. And we're just going to jump into it here. I'm hoping to be able to get some people into this stream that missed out on the last couple streams that I did because they were so late at night. I know people from Europe were like, oh man, it was 2 a.m. when you were streaming. So this is kind of like hopefully going to fix that. And it's just a good time for me to stream. Plus, I want to have this built done today. Today's the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. And this is just what I had in my mind. So it's going to be very happy if we can get this done here today. And you're going to be along with me as we do that. So thank you for taking time out of your day to stop by. I see everyone saying hello. Thank you guys for stopping in. I see a lot of hellos. Oh my goodness. Hopefully the video's okay. The audio's okay. Every time I do one of these streams, I spend a lot of time trying to set it up, and I wish I just had like this really epic streaming setup where I could just come down and be like, bloop, I'm online, we're streaming. But I try to do this at a table that I use for a lot of other things, so unfortunately it's not the case. If this is your first brickitect live stream, what you're bound to find is that I will build this set, and inevitably at the end I will have a couple pieces left over that we then frantically try to figure out where I forgot to put them on. So stay tuned for that. Just a preview of what's to come. Marfan asks how my morning's been. So far, so good. Very early on. I'm supposed to have 2 of these, I believe. Where's my other one? When you sort and you still can't find the pieces. Oh, it's on my book. That'll do it. Let's make sure we build this right. This is the in the manual. I don't know all of my terminology about lunar landers and space and things like that. I do know this is a fun build if you're wondering how it's going so far. I've enjoyed it. A little tricky on bag 2. I missed 2 pieces on bag 2 and had to kind of like break this thing open to get back into it, which wasn't fun because it's built very well. But I don't know all my space terminology, and from the manual, this is called the ascent stage. So when they land on the moon, they come down in this whole thing, this thing that you see back here. And then this part that I'm building, which is this, when they leave the moon, they leave this part behind and they just take back off with the ascent stage. So that's what I'm building right now. If there are any NASA experts here, and I said that wrong, feel free to correct me. That's why I'm really reluctant to actually do this. I'm reluctant to do a review on this because there's no way that I could say anything about this with certainty, like I actually know what I'm talking about. The best that I can do is just be like, here's what I built. It's pretty cool. Had fun with the build. Thanks for watching. And that's probably what I'll end up doing. I debated, like before I even did this, I debated whether I'm going to talk about this at all. Like I debated whether I'm even going to do a video on it. I thought about just maybe doing a community post being like, yay, it's built, 50th anniversary, cool. But I feel like I kind of owe it to the people that watch the channel. If you saw the unboxing of this and that's all you ever saw of it, you probably want to see the rest of it. So I'll do a little video on it. Nothing too crazy though. I'm going to do my best. Right now I'm putting stickers on, so everyone hold your breath and close your eyes as I try to put these on the right way. Luckily with these tile stickers, you can flip them around every which way, which I had to do in bag 1. Oh, Pop-Tart, thank you for the donation, my friend. I appreciate that. Things got a little wacky there in bag 2, but we survived it. We're okay. I'm assuming these are like radio controls and such. See, that's the thing. Like I can't review this set. Which way do these even go? Like the pictures are so low quality and they don't even match what's on here. I think they go like this. At least I'm hoping so. Wait a minute. I'm not even supposed to be using this sticker. Where did I get this from? Ah, that's why it doesn't match. Oh, sweet mother. What am I doing? No, wait, that's number 2. I'm okay. I'm okay. Whew. I told you guys this isn't going to go well. This is number... Oh, no. What number is this? I'm going to have this all backwards, dudes. That was number 3. So this must be number 2. Okay, so this one goes here. Here's my advice. Don't stream first thing in the morning. Things will go bad. And then we're going to go number 4. We're going to go number 4 beside that. Marfan says, any other big plans for the rest of summer? We've got all of our big plans coming up this summer, including this week. So I have a lot of work to do to edit videos today and tomorrow. There may be some days this week where you guys don't see videos, but I have some for you. All right, we're okay. We survived the 3 sticker step. We're moving on to 129. Midnight Cabrick says, I don't see how you're awake right now. I've been up for a while. I would have streamed sooner, but again, it's the setup process. I probably spend 20 minutes just trying to get everything the way that I want it. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to these things. And it still probably doesn't look that good, but I'm doing the best that I can with the equipment that I have. I got to get used to where all my pieces are here. I organized all these pieces last night. I was like, one thing I'm going to do for future Greg, he's going to appreciate this tomorrow morning. I'm going to set up all of the pieces and get everything organized for him tomorrow. And now I just need to get accustomed to where everything's sitting at. How much coffee have I had this morning? I don't drink coffee, so that's a 0. Coffee isn't my thing. My goodness, I'm struggling with this build though. I probably should have had some coffee. That probably would have helped. I'm just looking at the steps here and I'm like, don't know what I'm doing. This is not the time you want to be streaming yourself building, but we'll do it. Galligate says, so many people are building this set at the moment. Yeah, it's the 50th anniversary, so I feel like this is a popular time to build it. They put it out at the right time, too. Like, putting it out a month ahead of time gives a lot of people a chance to buy it. I think this is probably going to be the most popular live stream set today. I'm not doing anything unique or special here. But we'll have fun building it up. I do feel like something's afoot here. I feel like I did something wrong with this build. I'm telling you, like, this is not going well. I think I put that too far forward. Yeah. Oh my. Should I just quit at this point? I feel like I need to. Now my chat's going away. Okay, there we go. Am I going to buy any of the new space sets? That's a good question to ask during this stream. Yeah, there's a couple that I like. I like this. I think it's called the Space Station, or it looks like a space station. That's probably my favorite one, and that's probably the only one that I'll get. But I never like to rule anything out because when prices go cheap enough, I sometimes change my mind on what sets I want. But just looking at them, I'm not going to pay full price for any of them, and I imagine they're going to be 20% off sooner rather than later. So I'm going to hold off for right now, and we'll see what we can score later on. This city is notorious for price drops. So we'll wait. My advice in Lego buying, if anyone's in the market for saving money on Lego, the best thing you can do is wait as long as possible. Unless you really love a set, I'd never tell someone not to go out and get a set that they really love just to save a couple bucks. But for me, I try to wait until I see a good deal on it, or if there's a reason to. Like this set, I bought this set when I did because there was that cool Rocket Ride promo that Lego was doing. And I really wanted that, so I basically bought this set at that time for that. I probably would have held off otherwise, even though it is cool to have this now for the 50th anniversary. And it is crazy to know that 50 years ago we were standing on the moon. Like, this is remarkable. What are we doing today? Why aren't we on the moon right now, 50 years later? We should be back. We should be on Mars by now, shouldn't we? We were talking about it. Did I mention it in maybe the unboxing video, or maybe we talked about it in the live stream? I don't know. Everything kind of mixes together at this point. But in less than 70 years, we went from learning how to fly to being on the moon. What are we doing now? Like, why aren't we? What have we done the last 50 years? Like, we need to We need to accelerate things. We should definitely be able to time travel by now, right? We should have been able to do that in 1985, according to scientific research that I've seen called Back to the Future. What's going on, guys? Maybe coming soon. I don't know. You're wondering where I'm at on this. I'm on step 135. How many steps do we have in this bad boy? Here's the end of it if you want to see. 179. We put the top onto the bottom. So we got 40-some steps. Will I survive it? Will you survive it? That's a better question. Can you survive my early morning builds? Stay tuned to find out. I feel like I'm just getting warmed up. You almost need like a practice build before you get into this. I'll use this stream to decide if Saturday morning builds should be a thing. We'll see the popularity. I really thought it'd be cool for people, though, and this is what I was talking about last night, and some of you complainers that were in the comments of last night's video, I had at least two people, one of them's here right now, complaining like, oh, you must hate people from Europe or whatever because you're streaming at 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, here's your chance. It's a lovely afternoon for you right now. Here's your chance to be here. So if you want these morning streams, now's the time to prove it to me that I should be doing them. Because otherwise, I'll do them in the evenings because sometimes that is more convenient for me. And the truth is, most of my audience is in the United States, and the majority of them are on the West Coast. So for me, most of my audience right now is sleeping. It's almost 6 a.m. for a lot of my audience. Some of my audience, it's 9 a.m. And just maybe the other half, it's just random times throughout the day. So this is a target audience that I'm trying to hit here. Let me know where you guys are from if you're in the chat right now. Let me know where you're from, as long as it's outside the United States. If you're from Minnesota, that's fine. But where are you from and what time is it for you? That'd be kind of fun to find out. We got Australia. Michigan. There you go. We got somebody from Michigan. All right, if you're from the United States, hold off. We got Scotland. That's cool. And I'm assuming you couldn't watch the other streams probably because it was too late for you. Ohio, okay. Australia, Pennsylvania. I love the people from Pennsylvania. More Australia. I think Australia is 14 hours ahead of us, something like that. I was trying to do the math last night when someone told me that it was X time in Australia, and I'm like, okay, that is do the calculations, and it's like between 12 and 14 hours ahead of me, or where we're at, I think. Okay, I see what's going on here. We've got a ton of these little pieces here. England, Netherlands, Australia again. The Australians are coming out in full effect. You Australians should meet up. I do always feel bad when people are like, oh, you streamed at a time that wasn't convenient for me. I'm like, what about, like, say you're from Australia. Where are all the Australian Lego YouTubers? Are there any? I know there are some. I know Down Under Bricks, but it's like, why aren't these guys streaming, right? These guys should be hitting you guys at live streams at work at times for you. Maybe people in Australia don't make Lego videos. The Aussies are coming out in full force. It's crazy though. Like, think about this. I'm live streaming this right now and there's people all over the world watching it. Like, you guys are a part of a worldwide event, which is insane. It's just crazy to even think about. It's almost too big to even think about. That you're making this thing and it's happening all over the place. It's so insane. All right, let's make sure we're doing this right. As I geek out about live streams again. Something's a little wacky. Right there? Yeah, I think we got that. Oh, I gotta build 2 of these? No! I just struggled through that build with the stickers and everything, and now I gotta do a second one. Oh my goodness. That is one thing I'll say about the set, and that's probably something I should say if I take on the task of reviewing this or whatever I'm going to do on the main channel. There's a lot of repetition with this build, boys. EH says he misses comment of the day. Yeah, you won't see comment of the day pretty much ever, for the simple reason, just like this week, I don't plan to make any videos this week, but you're going to see videos this week. So it's very hard to have people feature people's comments when the comment isn't left yet. The whole idea of being a YouTuber or doing this full time is eventually to get to the point where you can batch out the work, right? Like, instead of making a video every single day of your life, the smart thing to do is, and the efficient thing to do, is to record 3 or 4 videos all in one shot. And to do that, I can't feature a comment from a video that may not be out for a week. So there is no comment of the day, unfortunately. And that's the reason why. There are some times when I could do it. But the thing is, if I do it, say I do it one day, and then I don't do it the next day, all the comments are from people saying, "You forgot comment of the day." It's that kind of stuff, so I'd rather just not. Plus, it's a lot harder these days to select comment of the day than it was back when I was doing it, because there's hundreds of comments now, and it's like, it's hard to pick. And I've explained that a few times, but maybe people do wonder. Eventually, no one's going to know what comment of the day was, because it'll be something that's long forgotten. The thing with making Lego videos on YouTube is that the audience is always going to be changing, right? Like, people that subscribed to my channel in, say, 2017 when they were 8 years old, or say they were 10 or 12 or whatever, in 2021 when they're going to college or whatever, you know, my math is all wrong here, but kids grow up. This isn't something that people watch for their entire lives. I mean, there's probably some people that do, but when you make videos that are kind of toy related or related to a certain time of your life that most people tend to grow out of, you're always going to have a changing audience. So when you see some Lego channels, even that have, say you made your YouTube channel 10 years ago and you have 1 million subscribers, how many of those 1 million people are still actively interested in Lego? Probably not that many. They may still watch your channel or whatever, but that's why you shouldn't put too much stock in subscribers, because it's really a meaningless number. It's absolutely meaningless. The real number that's important, and I know I celebrate subscriber milestones, which is fine, but the real number that you should focus on is how many people are actively watching your videos every day. You might have 100,000 subscribers, but if only 5,000 people are watching your videos, you have 5,000 subscribers, active subscribers. You might have 1,000 subscribers, and if only 10 people watch your videos, you have 10 subscribers. So that's why I don't understand when people are like, "How do I get subscribers? I need subscribers fast." That was an actual comment that I got on breaking it down. And it's like, don't worry about subscribers. Make videos that you're proud of, that you enjoy. And hopefully people watch them. You want active people watching your videos. You don't want subscribers. Is that a rant? I don't know if it's a rant. My explanation of why subscribers are meaningless by Brickitect. And trust me, it may look cool having 1 million subscribers, but I would much rather than have 1 million subscribers with nobody watching. I'd rather have like 1,000 true people that just love what you do. That's way more important. To have a community is more important than having subscribers. And that's what I really love about Brickitect, is especially compared to Greg's World. I mean, this is a perfect example. I have like 240,000 subscribers on Greg's World, but there's literally zero community there. Zero community. And it doesn't help that I can't have comments. But on Brickitect, I have far fewer subscribers, but the community there is very real, which I love. And that's why posting videos to Brickitect is more important to me than Greg's World. But I do love, like, for me, it's just like family videos and things I would be making on Greg's World. But Brickitect is that thing that I just love, that interaction that I have. And I love hearing back from people. So I sometimes get asked what's my favorite channel to upload to, and it's definitely Brickitect. Even though the videos don't do nearly as well as they do on Greg's World. That's the other problem, I guess. If like people always ask about starting a Lego channel, it's tough because there's, to be honest, you might be super passionate about Lego, and if you're watching this, I'm sure you are. But overall, there's not a large market for Lego. And I can say that with certainty because I do like regular videos, like family vlogs and activities, and you guys know what we do on Greg's World. Comparing the views on that to the views that you get on making a Lego video or sharing your Lego experience, it's just a fraction of what you get outside of the Lego market. So if you're trying to do YouTube full time, I wouldn't recommend doing it as a Lego YouTuber because you're probably not going to make it. And for me, I would say brickitect is probably, of my actual income, brickitect is probably between 5 and 10% of my income comes from brickitect. So you can imagine if you were just doing the Lego thing, and I consider my channel to be one of the ones that's like, that's made it, I suppose, if you want to say that. If all I was doing was just Lego, I'd have about between 5 and 10% of the income that I'm making, just because Greg's World is such a behemoth. YouTube actually recommends those videos. Like the Lego videos, it's just like, there's no interest. There's a solid group of people that love them, and then they're just kind of like dead. Whereas Greg's World, it's interesting. And if you're not interested in YouTube, I apologize, but I find this interesting. Greg's World, it's like my audience might watch it, but then YouTube's like, you know what? I think there's a lot of other people that'll watch this, and that's how videos, like I have so many videos on Greg's World that have 1 million+ views. I don't even know if I have a 1 million view video on brickitect, and look at the effort and the time that I put into it. So there again, if you're thinking about starting a Lego YouTube channel, look at those comparisons. There's just not enough of an audience. But we can move on. I imagine there's like 3 people out there that are actually interested in what I'm talking about right now. They're like, oh yeah, I have a Lego channel and this is fascinating. Everyone else is like, dude, I don't care about making videos, so talk about something else. What do you guys want to talk about? We can talk about anything. Lego, non-Lego. Let's make sure we build this right first of all. Yeah, I think we're good. I'd really hate to mess this up. That would make me very sad. Go like that. Gallicade says, I couldn't do what you do, Greg. Too many balls to juggle. I agree. It's tough to do more than one thing at once. Like to try to do 2 channels at once. That's why I don't do anything on games with Greg, because, or even this channel for the most part. It's a lot with the editing. The editing just takes a lot of time, and it's hard to do 2 things really well. I feel like I could do one channel like really well, but when you're trying to manage several things at once, it gets a little trickier. But I'll tell you what, when you're passionate about what you do and you love making videos, and which I absolutely do, I love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else. This is the number one thing that I would love to do for a living. Like I am 100% living my dream, and I just love it. So don't get the fact that I say that making Lego videos isn't profitable. I would be doing this even if the money wasn't there, because I just love doing this. There's something I've said this before, I'll say it again. I don't think you would ever make it making YouTube videos if you didn't love it, because there's so much work that goes into it before you ever see anything out of it. Years and years and years of time investment to get to the point where you might see like 10 cents a day or something like that from it. So if you don't love it, you're probably not going to make it. But if you do love it and you stay consistent and you stay passionate about it, you can eventually start seeing something out of it, you know, which I really appreciate, because there's nothing better than, and this goes for any occupation, there's nothing better than getting paid to do what you really enjoy doing. Like I think about professional skateboarders or, you know, athletes, anybody that just truly loves what they do. I mean, I'm sure there's people that don't make millions of dollars a year, like people that train dogs or something like that love what they do. And there's nothing better than seeing financial rewards from something that you love. And that's why I'm very appreciative of this. And I thank you all for watching these videos, because that makes this all possible. And for me to have the time with my family and be home versus what I was doing prior to this, where I was gone for 60 hours a week and barely home to see my family, to having summers together and being able to travel and all these videos that we make together, it's an incredible opportunity. And if it only lasts for just this long, where I can just enjoy Clark's childhood and it all disappears after that, that's all I could really ask for. And I'll be content with that. Because this is time that I'll never get back, and I'm thankful to not have missed this. Yeah, Good Morning World 2.0. It feels that way. Sorry guys, we're getting deep here in the morning. I get kind of passionate about these kind of things, and it's something that I enjoy talking about. Because it's so easy to get complacent and be like, yeah, this is just the way it is. But I truly, I think about it all the time, how much I appreciate the opportunity that I've had here. And I've said before that I honestly don't feel like I deserve it, but I feel very blessed and very lucky to have landed into this, and to have enough people that are interested in what I do. I'm just a guy that's making crazy videos with his son on 2 different channels, and it seems to be that people like it. And it's just crazy. I think we're doing okay on the build here, though. I'm making sure of it. There's a good question. Moving on from my life. You guys don't care about that. Maybe you do. If I had to choose one Lego set to keep, which one would it be? Boy, that's a tough one. That's like the whole desert island thing. I've answered that in a Good Morning, or not a Good Morning World. I've answered it, I think, in a Breaking It Down with Brickitect. It'd have to be like some type of classic set, I think, because you'd want something that you could build all the time over and over again and make new things out of. This wouldn't be a set that you'd want to keep for the rest of your life as your only set, because it's very specific what you can do with it. I think you'd want something with fairly basic bricks. So that would be my answer. Some type of giant classic set. I know that's not precise, but that's the route that I would go. Drift King says he has a set, but I can't build it yet. Oh man, today's the day to build it. Uh-oh. I'm supposed to have 2 of these? That's not good. I should have 2 of these pieces. I have 1. Unless I set it somewhere else when I was doing my organization. Man, that's not good. Where did I go wrong? Did I use too many of those? I don't think that I did. I'm officially missing a piece. Oh. Did I get carried away here? No. F8. What about my bags? This is where things start to go bad, guys. Unless my piece is out there. I'm missing, if you guys can see this, I'm missing one of these. I have all my bags here, and it's not there. What about on the floor? No. How's that possible? Is it in here? No. Oh, that's a bummer. Do I have that piece in my collection? That's the other question. Maybe I can go back and see. Or I might be SOL. I didn't use it anywhere else that I wasn't supposed to, did I? Doesn't appear to be. It's officially a brickitect live stream. Yeah. See, I was thinking maybe in my organization it got kind of mixed in. So we'll see if it's... I don't see the piece that I need at all. I don't have it in the bags. I didn't drop any pieces while I was doing this. Did it slide under here by chance? No? Is it over here? Over here? I was super organized when I did this, as you guys can see. Like, I have everything laid out very nicely here. Let me check my extras and I'll see if I have that piece possibly. That'd be a bummer if I was missing a piece, but I have, these are like all of my weird shaped plates, which I should probably break down more than what they are right now. And being that it's small, it's probably at the bottom. That's too big. Oh man. It'll probably turn up eventually, I imagine. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I have. I don't have something that small. All right. What should I do? Does anyone see it? I don't. All right. Well, I'll figure something out. I guess I'm just gonna end the stream. Doesn't really make any sense to continue on if I don't have that piece because I feel like this is gonna. Yeah, I have to build upon this thing for quite a bit. So I'll try to figure out where my piece is. I'm just going to end this stream, I suppose. And if you want to see the rest of this build, I'll try, even if I don't have that piece, I'll finish it up on brickitect, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about this set. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this early morning Saturday stream, and hopefully we'll see you later today on my review of this if I can find that piece and finish it.